Hey everyone, D3 here from BrightIdeaScouting.com. Welcome to another Scouting in the Park. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to do this regularly. We've been ramping up a bunch of training stuff for the upcoming academy and stuff, but had a few questions come in and just wanted to take my lunch break, come back down to the park and answer your questions. So the question came in, hey D3, we've been having some disagreements in our committee about what should be done. Who can we bring in to help us settle these disputes that we can't take care of ourselves? And this is a great question. No PAC committee is perfect. We are all volunteers helping to make the best PAC that we can. We all want it to be the best situation for our boys, to have the best experience, but we all have different ideas as to what best means. And even if we can agree on what best is in terms of activities and events and activities for the boys, we might have differences of opinion as to how to execute those things. And so there's actually a really great person in this. Now, a lot of you are probably thinking right away, hey, I'll just go to my DE, my district executive, and I'll ask them what to do. They would know, and they certainly would be a resource. But as I talk with DEs all across the country, they are absolutely swamped with things and stuff. So there's actually a person that's in front of a DE, if you have a question, that probably could answer your question. Now, that person is someone who typically has come from the PAC, maybe has transferred into a troop, and once they got to the troop, they realized they didn't need as much involvement. Troop activities for adults are not as time as intensive as they are in the PAC, generally speaking. I know there's exceptions to that. And so they get into that situation, they go, there's not much for me to do, but my friends back at the PAC need help. Or maybe their son went through all of Boy Scouts, eagled out, they absolutely fell in love with scouting. They couldn't leave scouting even though their sons did. And they just wanted to help out. And they know that the PAC always needs help. So there's a position called the unit commissioner. Now, the unit commissioner is the liaison between a PAC or a troop and the district executive. This is a person who has been trained on commissioner issues, dealing with PAC, dealing with den leaders, dealing with cub masters. There's a whole set of commissioners training. They've even got a college of commissioner training that you can go to. Typically, you see these at the University of Scouting around the country. They can earn a bachelor's, a master's, and a PhD in commissioner sciences. So there's a lot. These are the people I like to hang out with because these are some really smart people that have a lot of scouting experience. So the unit commissioner is someone who acts as a liaison. And if you don't know who your unit commissioner is, well, first of all, shame on them. With all of the new benchmarks for our Journey to Excellence, our JTE, commissioners should be touching base with you about monthly and recording their activity so that the district and council can see what's going on. So if you don't know who your unit commissioner is because they've been absent, or maybe you don't even have one, talk to your district executive, your DE, and see who that person is. Now, once you do that, introduce yourself and bring that question to them. And they'll probably be able to give you insight you might not have been able to think of. I know in our example, it's really great in that our PAC's unit commissioner is currently involved with our troop. We have a PAC and a troop that are basically symbiotically combined. It's an amazing experience. And so when her son crossed over, she became the unit commissioner. And so if I ever need to talk to her, I can just wait till our Boy Scout meeting, say, hey, Deb, I just need to talk for just a second here. And sometimes it's just, hey, here's what's going on. There's not a problem. It's just an update. Here's what's going on. Here's the events that's coming up. These are some of the wins, the successes we've had. But then there's some times that we'll say, hey, we're having an issue with this, or could you find us a resource for that, or how are things going with this? And so they are simply a great resource for experience, for wisdom, and guidance. Now, they might not know everything. They are people, and they can make mistakes and not have all the training that you desire as well. And at that time, they will go to the DE or to the council staff and get you a better answer, or bring in more resources that they're aware of if it's an area that they don't have expertise in. So the person you're going to want to find out there is your unit commissioner. And if you have any problems with your den leaders, cub masters, committees that you kind of want an outside voice to look at, that's going to be your resource. So until tomorrow, as always, learn everything you can, share everything you know, live the Scout Oath and Scout Law, and I'll see you soon in the park.